that's difficult about Undesirable Elements is when you describe it to people, you say there's 6 people sitting on stage telling their stories, you go, so what? You know. But the amazing thing is that we've done 40 productions. It's gone on for 17 years. There must be a reason why it's still going, you know? It's a very rewarding project because you're giving voice to other people. So you're giving other people an opportunity to speak. And over the 40 productions, we've seen what an incredible impact it's had on people who've been in it. It's been incredibly healing. And many people say, I should be paying you for doing this because I'm getting a free therapy session, you know, often, you know. But really, it's about giving people, empowering people to speak about things that they may not have had an opportunity to speak about. That's very important to them. And I think also the audience recognizes their own humanity in the humanity of the people on stage. Because when you first walk into Undesirable Elements, you see 6 or 7 or 8 people up there, and you see someone, you go, oh, he's in a wheelchair, and somehow you think that has nothing to do with you. But it does. It's the common humanity. That at the end of the show, you sense your connection with them. They're not up there separate from you by the end of the show. At the beginning of the show, they're separate from you. So the power of it is that it's a kind of communion that occurs. There's actually a spiritual dimension to it. And it's also very healing, both for the people who testify and for the audience who hears their testimony.
There can be really hard stories being shared in these projects, but we always make a big effort to make sure that the humor and the upside is also demonstrated, because no one wants to sit in a theater and hear someone talk about how their life is so awful for 90 minutes. You just don't. And what we're looking for are stories that are educational but meaningful. People can relate to them in some way, even if they haven't had the same experiences, and that people will laugh, and that we do find the moments of humor or the moments of joy in these lives. And because the stories are told chronologically, no matter how bad someone's experience may be when they're talking about it from 1982, you know that if they're up there in front of you in 2009, that they made it and they're survivors. So there's always a sense of hope that permeates throughout. One of the things that's important about the way the scripting process works is that when we do bring everyone together for the first read-through, everyone in the show has the chance to go through the script and say, actually, my mother wouldn't have said it that way. She would have said it this way. Or that didn't happen that year, it happened 5 years after that. Or I don't really think I should use that person's name because actually they still live down the street from me. So we do take a fair amount of creative liberty, but the cast always has the chance to sign off on that and say, that is exactly the way they would have said it, or actually it's not, can you tweak it this way? And we always try and honor that so that they're always in control of their stories in that way.
Even before it gets to the audience, these people may never have intersected with each other, you know, their experiences. So they actually are enriched even before it gets to the audience.
On day one.
On day one, that they're getting so much, sharing so much with each other even before it gets to the audience. I think that it's a unique experience in the theater. It's not like anything you've ever seen. Even if you think you've seen it, you will never have had this experience before. And also, I think that, as we've said, we've done 40 of these, and the longevity of this project has proven to be that it has been effective, and it has communicated to people, and it has moved people consistently these 17 years that it has existed, without fail.